Totally unfair.
J. Crew.
Ready? All right, so today's presentation is going to be about managing work-life balance. And this is just some of the key points with our core values that we're going to be touching on, including excellence and a culture to win. The importance of work-life balance. And these are just going to be some of the key points that we're going to be touching on today. So what is work-life balance? Why it matters? The cost of imbalance? Strategies to improve balance? Practical tips for everyday life? And what does your work-life balance look like? And strategies to improve balance and practical tips are going to kind of run together, but we'll kind of touch base on that a little bit. So what is work-life balance? Does anybody know or want to volunteer on what work-life balance is? Anybody?
You probably.
Leaving work.
Asia says she knows.
Yeah.
Just juggling your personal life and your work life.
Right. What about you, Ryan?
Pretty much the same thing.
Same thing? Yeah, so just a quick definition. It's the ability to manage work commitments and personal life in a way that reduces stress and promotes well-being. So like you guys said, it's kind of finding balance and kind of maintaining both your work life as well as your personal life, so that way you don't feel too overwhelmed. Because sometimes one or the other can be a little bit more stressful than the other, so it's just trying to find balance and managing the two. And one thing to keep in mind about work-life balance is it's not about equal time, it's about the right time. So everyone's work-life balance looks different, everyone's work schedule looks different, their availability at home looks different. So there's no one-size-fits-all for a person's work-life balance. It all looks different based on the things that we like to do and the time that we have available to do so. And then, just like I mentioned, it looks different for everyone. So, like I said, what I may do for my work-life balance may look different from Jeff or Hannah, so on and so forth. And why does it matter? It improves mental health, reduces burnout and stress. It also boosts productivity and focus at work, and strengthens personal and work relationships. And as you'll notice, you're probably wondering why these pictures are here at the bottom. So this one to the bottom right, if you were born after 1980, you're probably going to be working well into your 70s and 80s. So it's stressing the importance of work-life balance. It increases overall life satisfaction, like these two lovely folks down at the bottom. The cost of imbalance. So signs of work-life imbalance is fatigue, irritability, poor performance, and neglect of relationships. Long-term risk, chronic stress, health issues, and job dissatisfaction, and again, poor work performance. And an example, so burnout statistics. So I was doing some research and found a study by Forbes magazine that said that individuals surveyed, up to 66% have had a burnout within the last year, which is an all-time high. So it also stresses the importance of maintaining and finding that balance in your life to prevent those future burnouts. Strategies to improve imbalance. So set clear boundaries between work and personal time. Prioritizing tasks versus urgent versus important. Learn to say no to unnecessary commitments. So just making sure you stay within yourself and not taking on too much or more than you think you can. And then schedule downtime. So one thing that's really helped me was kind of maintaining a schedule and setting certain tasks throughout the day. And sticking to that schedule will help kind of bring that stress level down and helps give you a little bit more free time to kind of work on that work-life balance. And to kind of tie into the previous slide, practical tips for everyday life. So use technology mindfully. So one thing that I've kind of done is I set my notifications on Do Not Disturb while I'm at work. It kind of keeps distractions to a minimum. One thing that I have noticed as well, and another study that I looked up, is that social media and things like that kind of do cause distractions and increase anxiety. So kind of keeping those communications and that technology distraction to a minimum while at work definitely helps. Take short breaks during the workday. Now we all get our 15 minutes and then our hour-long lunch during the daytime. So it's just taking advantage of those breaks and just really kind of taking time to decompress a little bit, kind of focus on, you know, getting in touch with your friends, family, and kind of getting back in touch with reality while you're on those breaks. Plan personal time in advance. So a lot of you, this pertains to a lot of people, just planning hobbies, exercise, socializing, just setting a schedule for yourself so that way when you do have time available, you can kind of properly spread it out and kind of do everything you can to fit as much of those hobbies and activities. Ask for help or delegate when possible. So realize when your plate is full and to kind of save yourself from yourself and not biting off more than you can chew. Just kind of taking things step by step and not overloading yourself. Because a lot of times, the good thing about our job is that once we clock off, we kind of leave work where it is. We don't have to take a lot of it with us. But sometimes that can happen. So just kind of delegating, spreading the work out and not taking off more than you think you can handle. And then set a schedule to plan out your day. So that one really has helped me quite a bit. What I do is I kind of, before I start my day, I kind of set out a plan for myself on when I would like certain things to be done, what I would like to accomplish within that time frame, and it helps reduces the stress level and the panic. It also gives you a time to set up kind of a backup plan if things do kind of stray away from the schedule that you set for yourself. And then where does work-life balance look for you? So now, like we mentioned before, work-life balance isn't a one-size-fits-all for everybody. It looks different for everyone. So does anyone want to volunteer on what they do for balance? What excites you? Anybody? Reading. There you go. Brian? Exercise. Anybody else? Jeff?
Eating broccoli with my workout.
Eating broccoli while you work out?
Shopping.
Shopping. There you go. So common ones: exercise, family time, vacations, hobbies. A lot of people like to play games. Just whatever you like to do to kind of help yourself decompress when you have the time to make that time. And what keeps you motivated? Now that looks different for everybody. Does anybody want to volunteer what may keep them motivated? Aside the money? Yeah, there you go. Well, that's tied with the money. Yeah. Anybody else?
An honest man. An honest man.
So friends, family, you know, like you said, debt, maintaining those
Shonda said
financial responsibilities.
She's scared about being broke, so am I.
Hey, we all are.
Yeah, right.
And then what tips do you have for proper work-life balance? Does anyone have a schedule or anything that they'd like to volunteer to? Yeah.
What helps me, I'm very militant with my schedule, especially after work, and journaling helps.
Journaling? That's a good one.
When I stopped journaling, I saw the difference in my mood,
Mhm.
and I'm like, dang, I didn't think it would actually like help someone that
Right.
much
Oh,
to
yeah.
just journal.
Writing down your thoughts, writing down things that you think you can improve on, things that may not be going well for you. It gives you a kind of a game plan to kind of help get things straightened out. And then like you said, everyone's time looks different. So it helps you manage that time and kind of sets a guideline on what you need to do to kind of properly balance your work-life balance. Is anybody else? Yeah, right.
Honestly, like eating like your favorite food, right?
There
Say
you go.
got like a long, stressful day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Eat something that you can.
Mine's pizza. So anytime I get pizza, we're good.
Life is good.
All right, and then to wrap it up, a little quote to go by: don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. So it's just kind of making sure you find that balance and doing what not only makes you happy at home, but makes you happy at work. Because they kind of go hand in hand. The happier you are at home, a lot better you're going to perform and feel about the work life. And that's it. Any questions? Anybody?